Welcome back to another exciting video here on this channel. Sort of different from the last one that I posted, I think. Well, the last one was an anime review. But moving on from anime reviews, we have sort of a minor manga haul. There's only 4 volumes in this. And we're going to start quickly, because my battery is going to die. I went on to quick diversion. I went on to writestuff.net to buy or to see if I could find some manga, because I don't want to buy from Amazon anymore. And pretty much every other bookstore around me has been closed since the pandemic happened. So I wanted to find a place to buy some manga. So Right Stuff was the right place to go for that. Excuse me. So starting off with the first thing I got, and this has to be probably one of my new favorite manga series, that Cells at Work Code Black. I've watched the anime, just plain Cells at Work. This is sort of a spin-off to that, or a side story kind of Code Black. And this is sort of, I think Cells at Work was somewhat created for like medical students to kind of learn, or people who had an interest in how the inner workings of the human body work, because that's pretty much what this is. It goes over like diseases and different sicknesses and how different body parts function. And this one kind of goes into more like adult themes like drinking and smoking and drugs and slightly more lewd adult activities. So that's pretty much what this Code Black goes over, whereas the original Cells at Work kind of gives you just like a basic understanding of how the human body works and what each cell is and what it does, and it kind of teaches it or explains it in a way that kind of makes it very easy and also entertaining to read it and actually know what's going on. The second one is Songs to Make You Smile. This is Natsuki Takaya. If you don't know, this is the same person who created, this is the same person who did Fruits Basket. I think it might actually be sort of a spin-off of that Fruits Basket, because I mean the artwork, yeah, is very similar to Fruits Basket, and it even looks like there are some characters in here that are from Fruit. I mean, I could be completely wrong. It could just be an entirely different story, an entirely different thing, but it is from the creator of Fruits Basket. So if you're into Fruits Basket, I think this is a one-off. So it was only $1 on Right Stuff, so that was pretty good. The next two are horror-based manga, or they're more graphic novels. They're, instead of reading it from, you know, right to left, these are read left to right. So these are somewhat more, I guess, Americanized. This is published by Shriek Show. This is Flesh for the Beast. I think this again was $1. This is based on the hit cult film. Looks like there's a lot of flashback in this. They must have had this sitting around their warehouse for a while, because pages are yellow, which not a big deal for me. I don't really mind yellow pages because I don't really focus too much on that, because really how many times how long are you looking at the tops of the pages? Oh, so there's a very interesting, on the back it says, this book reads from left to right and right to left. So I don't know if this is... I don't know if you read it left to right first and then right to left. That'll be interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen that in a manga. And then we have the last one, the fourth, I guess, graphic novel in the series that I've purchased. Apparently this only had about 3 or so books written, or manga written, before it got dropped by Tokyo Pop. And that's Ghostface from Min Woo Hyung. He also did Priest, and apparently Priest got dropped a couple times as well. And apparently there were issues with these not being finished. But apparently, because I posted this on the Manga Collectors subreddit, and somebody commented saying that, like, asking if it was finished, and I flipping through it, it looks to be finished, but I don't exactly know what that would mean, being finished or unfinished. It says to be continued in the back, so I'm going to say that this issue is completed. I don't exactly know the whole story of that. So we'll move on to the final issue of manga that I purchased from Right Stuff. So I knew I was forgetting one, and that is Maguse of the Library, issue number 3. I picked up the first 2 at Barnes & Noble. Absolutely liked them so much that I ordered the next one in the series. And if you don't know what this is, it's about a kid who grows up in this village. He's poor, and he's not allowed in the village library because he's different from everyone else. He's got pointy ears, and because of that, he's deemed too different to enter the library to enjoy books. So he kind of has to sneakily read books whenever he can, and he has to prove to he has to prove to these people that he will not harm these books. And when these librarians roll through town, he's like, oh cool, maybe these are people that will, they'll see my love for books, and maybe they'll convince these people to let me, use the library. So it's kind of, that's kind of what the first book is based on. And he eventually proves himself worthy to enter the library right before it catches fire. So there's that. But then he goes on to be I guess this is his journey to becoming a grand librarian who gets to travel the country taking after books and making sure that they're still in good condition. It's really good. If you love books and books about books, which is meta, I would highly recommend Maguse of the Library. I don't know if it has a manga, clearly it has a manga, but I don't know if there's an anime adaptation at all, but I hope there will be. And that is published by Kodansha. It's weird. The Songs to Make You Smile and Ghostface are both by Tokyo Pop, which I find to be extremely weird. But then again, Cells at Work, Attack on Titan, and Maguse of the Library are all published by Kodansha, so I guess they'll publish whatever as long as they think it makes them a profit. And so far, the 3 published by Kodansha are successful. So, not to discredit Tokyo Pop and the success of Fruits Basket, but it's just, you can't pick all the winners, I guess.